Do you think Ginkgos look similar? We've got the right episode for you. The glow up is real. We're talking about SNOWCLOUD.
Hey guys, we're MrMaple.com. We do over 1,000 varieties of Japanese maples, but did you know we also do really cool Ginkgo trees? Check it out on MrMaple.com.
We used to have a whole separate page, just Mr. Ginkgo, devoted to Ginkgos. We still do. We have more Ginkgos than back in those days. Now it links you right back into Mr. Maple, guys. We are crazy when it comes to Ginkgo trees. I absolutely love them. One of my all-time favorites, if not my very favorite Ginkgo, is Ginkgo biloba SNOWCLOUD. Now this is a dwarf male selection. But guys, you know what the deal is. This thing is absolutely glowing right now. These look like you plugged them in. It is one of my favorite variegated plants across the board, much less Ginkgo. You get that incredible Ginkgo leaf with this high intense variegation in the early spring.
I mean, people love Ginkgos because they're drought tolerant, they're pollution tolerant, they can actually grow in very alkaline soils. They're so easy to grow. I mean, they're a tree that comes from the fossil ages. I mean, when they go back in the fossil records, Ginkgo biloba was very similar to what it is today. I mean, it's crazy. It looks like something like a dinosaur saw out there, and it was. I mean, it's crazy awesome. It's beautiful. And with SNOWCLOUD, you get everything you love about a Ginkgo, but then you get this white variegation that looks very cloud-like.
This one reminds me of those luminescent plants everybody's crazy about now, because this one absolutely glows. Don't think it glows when the lights are out, but you can put this under a black light and trip out. This thing is nuts, guys. Absolutely love this variegation on this one. Ginkgos are going to work zones 3 through zones 9. So in a lot of places you can't even grow maples. To me, SNOWCLOUD, probably the most next level. This one doesn't devarigate. I've never had SNOWCLOUD lose its variegation. This one, the color is just so intense. My favorite, you kind of get that little greenish eye to it, but all that white going on the outside. I originally got this plant from Barry Yinger under the name Frosty. And I got it there from Japan to America also under the name SNOWCLOUD. So we never released Frosty because it's the exact same plant, but I absolutely love SNOWCLOUD. It's a tree from Japan that is just so next level.
Yeah, I know, and the color on this is just outrageous. Put this in that shadier spot in your garden, and it's gonna just brighten up the whole space. Morning sun, afternoon shade is really gonna give you the best growth rate and the best protection. In full sun, you may get some burn on this tree because it does get that white. I mean, there's not another Ginkgo tree that's quite like this selection. It is really beautiful and easy to grow. Now make sure you give Ginkgos some garden lime out there in the soil. That allows the plant to be able to take up the water and nutrients more efficiently. It's not a fertilizer itself, but it just basically changes the pH of the soil so this tree can really thrive and do well.
Yeah, they love those more alkaline soils. I haven't told my Ginkgo joke in a while, so we got a lot of new subscribers. One time I had a lady call me and she said, I've squeezed the lime all over the tree. Should I bury the rind? I said, well, at this point, you should just make it a margarita and have a party. Guys, that's not the right lime. Pelletized garden lime, you can get it at most garden centers for like $3, $4 a bag. It's the cheap stuff. If you've got one on the ground, a couple tablespoons around it a couple times a year really makes a huge difference in the caliper of the tree and the growth rate. So you're gonna see an increased growth rate to it. Some people say Ginkgos are slow, some say they're fast. A lot of that has to do with the alkalinity of the soil. Now this one's a true dwarf, so it's not gonna get super big. Typically 5 to 6 foot, even in 10 years in the ground. Absolutely a showstopper. I love putting this one in a container. It is one of those Ginkgos that really brings it. You know, one of my favorite pairings with this is Geisha Gone Wild. A lot of times when I go to garden shows, I'd set this one up on a table and there would be certain lines forming for this and Geisha Gone Wild because I have the two together, and I love when you get that kind of dynamic contrast to the plant world. Geisha Gone Wild, a pink on red Japanese maple we grow. I think the color next to this is so next level, both in that kind of 6 foot range, so they kind of fit well together. But Ginkgo biloba SNOWCLOUD, it's gonna look great next to anything. You put this in a conifer garden, it is gonna be the spark of color in your conifer collection.
I mean, I love the way this tree just gives you just this unique shade of white that's almost like the Ukigumo of Ginkgos, but it's very consistent each and every year with this white color. To me, this is a next level tree for anybody's garden. If you're into Ginkgos, if you're into Japanese maples, it doesn't matter. Put this tree out there, it's gonna be beautiful, and it's gonna make a unique tree that everyone's gonna really enjoy because it's so dynamically different than everything else that's out there.
Yeah, a lot of people are afraid of Ginkgos because the females do fruit. You know, I have to remind people that if you don't clean up apples, they stink as well. But we don't use those a lot in Western culture, so people don't think of the Ginkgo fruits as useful sometimes. This is distinctly a male, so it doesn't fruit. You're not gonna get fruit off of it. If you happen to find a SNOWCLOUD that's fruiting, I will buy that tree from you because I want seedlings from it. Doesn't happen, would be awesome to find though. This one, distinctly a male cultivar, dwarf, compact, next level. Now you're still gonna get golden yellows on this one in the fall, but you actually can still see those speckles of color going on from that variegation. Typically midsummer, it's a greener leaf with a lot of flaking style variegation in it. I've never had a SNOWCLOUD to date revert on me, and I've grown thousands of these. So for that reason, I think it's one of the most superior variegated ginkgos you could be offering. SNOWCLOUD, I can't say enough good things about it. For me, it's one of those top shelf plants. Every gardener's got to have this one. It's spectacular, it's dramatic, it's subtle, it's unique, it's compact, it's got everything I want in a great garden plant. SNOWCLOUD kind of does it all for me.
I mean, this makes a great tree in the landscape, but it also makes a great container plant. And I think this would be a dynamic container plant that would just really brighten up the garden and allow you to extend that garden to your, your patio, your walkway in a unique way. Make sure you give it good drainage. Ginkgos still want good drainage just like a Japanese maple. But again, that lime really helps it even in a container.
All right, guys, that's our video on Ginkgo biloba SNOWCLOUD. You can have this cloud hover in your garden. It could be bringing that high intensity to the landscape, guys. If it isn't in stock right now, sign up to get notified via email on MrMaple.com. We bring these back frequently. Our first notification is always those 10 at 10 emails. We list 20 new plants every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern. SNOWCLOUD will be returning this year. We try to bring it back every calendar year, so whenever you're watching this video, it tends to come back. It does sell out very quickly when we list this one because of that color. I absolutely love SNOWCLOUD. Again, one of my most next level plants I think we offer. Ginkgo biloba SNOWCLOUD. You're gonna want this one in your garden.
Now guys, make sure you're subscribed here on the Mr. Maple Show. We do daily content all about Japanese maples and gardening. If you love this type of stuff, you also want to check us out on your favorite podcast platform. We're the Mr. Maple Show there too. And we have the Mr. Maple Friends group on Facebook. Great community of people who love gardening.
Hey, whenever you're watching this video, go on our Facebook group, share your pictures of SNOWCLOUD. We would love to see what it looks like. It's such a fun plant. It's one of those garden communities where people really enjoy seeing specimens. These are some of our stock plants here. So we graft heavy from these. An amazing looking plant. Want to get some of the bigger ones here on camera for you guys to kind of see some nice, really nice full SNOWCLOUDs in their full spring majesty. This thing is absolutely amazing. Thanks for tuning in today.
Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.